Friday Night Baseball under the dome at Tropicana Field. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Oakland A's and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's Rays baseball, and it starts right now. Alexi Balladares will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And when he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one, he threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
Stepping into the box, fielder, Eddie Velasquez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now. Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, to see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
And that misses for ball 1. The average at 284 to begin play. 2 home runs and 11 RBIs. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
And that's in there, 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
A runner at first with no outs here. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. Now the 3-2 pitch. Liner towards second. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
In is Christian Yelich. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep. Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 2-2. Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball. Velasquez on second. Pollard on at first with nobody out. Drilled right back up the middle. He's got it. The second for one. On to first, and they get them both. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Now at the plate, Homer Mays, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled straight back. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Mays brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. The 0-1 offering. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Waved out and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. The A's strand one. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Joel Garcia, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
Now in the box, Jesse Pitts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Jesse Pitts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. And Dan Vero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line the line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bedelia going back on it, and it's gone. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Number 10 for him on the year as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with top of the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Into the box now, Connor Pitts. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I'm looking at the guy that's hitting second. Wonder if he can turn it around a bit. It just seems like something is off at his swing. I don't know if it's timing or he's not picking up the ball. Maybe he just needs a day off. He just doesn't look right.
Standing in, Booth Bobo, 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Bobo has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
This pitcher better get that ball down because he doesn't have enough velocity to live up in the zone with that fastball. If he continues to miss there, he's not going to get a few of these back.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Bedelia sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. First pitch coming, here it is. And this is low, ball one. Two balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. The 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this is called a foul ball. Maybe by a matter of inches that time. And now let's hold on a second here. It looks like the umpires are going to converge, and there may be some question as to whether or not that was really a foul ball. You can see him pointing down the right field line, and I would not be a bit surprised if they decide to go inside to have a look at this, and indeed they will do that. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling, and it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time, but if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Rays off and running early on a solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. Tampa Bay's out to a 1-0 lead. Next will be the designated hitter, Garrett Cole. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Garrett Cole.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball one. And a swing through on an off-speed pitch. Looked like he was actually a little late on that one. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. On the ground to the right side. Day is right there. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Chad Fidelia, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know about that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
In now, Enrique Velasquez, and he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. First pitch of the at-bat. Too high, 1-0. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Now the 2-1. Taken, strike 2. Fidelia leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Digging in, D. Gordon, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First offering on its way, and that misses low and away. Ball 1.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Up top, it's 2-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout, or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
This is line to left, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Batting 9, the shortstop, again, Echeverria.
Here's Echeverria now, and as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. In his career, Echeverria is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. 1 run is not going to kill you.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time? And that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
In now, Eddie Velasquez.
As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play.
1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Comes set, the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Here's the 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Two and two. Here it is. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. A's have to settle for just the 1. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, all tied at 1-1. Settling in now,
And
Sammy Pitts,
for the Rays,
as they'll have 5, 6,
the
and
third
7
baseman,
here to start the home
Sammy
half of the second.
Pitts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 13 for him on the year. And the Rays take a 2-1 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Stepping in now, Jeff Pitts, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 11 home runs, and the RBI count at 35. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And, guys, we'd be remiss if we didn't focus on the Gold Glover at second base, D. Gordon. He can beat you in so many ways on the base pass. But let's not kid ourselves. Athleticism allows him to make some pretty special plays on the defensive side of the ball.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, John Pitts. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Left side, but well foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. A ball and 2 strikes.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. 1 out, nobody on. Ready with another 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Standing in now, Barton McGregor, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The windup and the 0-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Grounded back up the middle. Echeverria to his left. He's there. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. 1 for the Rays on the solo home run. We've played 2, and Tampa's taken a 2-1 lead. So striding forward now, William Pollard. He reached on a single in his first try.
William Pollard.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And there's ball 2 now. Here now the 2-2. Line drive to center field. Pitts is right there, 1 down. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East.
Yelich.
One gone for the A's here in the 3rd. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Now here's the pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Got him to go down swinging there. Christian Yelich goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Into the box now, Homer Mays. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Pitts from shallow right. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. They still trail it here 2-1.
We're back now as the Rays are preparing for their at-bats here in the third inning. And this lineup has been a huge bright spot for the ball club this season. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
The first baseman.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Yay.
And the pitch. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. And he takes a called strike one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Pollard trying to get there, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jesse Pitts. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Yelich is under it. 2 down.
The batter,
So
13.
coming to the plate,
Second
Connor
baseman.
Pitts.
Connor Pitts.
Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
That one's in there, 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
That gets down, and the inning continues.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8
Now
games.
batting.
Are you aware
The
of
catcher.
stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's
Oh,
swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
In tight, awfully tight, 2-0 now.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 pitch. And it's fouled away.
He's going.
Runners on the move for second. Strike taken to throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. So he's into scoring position now at second following the 2-out stolen base. And his total currently best on the ball club through these first 6 or so weeks of the young season. The set and the 2-2. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Two and two. Here it is. And another foul ball. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, number 14 on the season, and Tampa Bay has taken a 4-1 lead.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Now batting.
In now, Jeremy Pitts.
Jeremy.
As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2 balls and a strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And he fouls this one off. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Velasquez has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 4-1 Tampa. Striding forward now is the DH. Garrett Cole comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
3 balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH. That's popped up. Pitts has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for Oakland.
At the plate,
right
Chad
fielder.
Padilla. He'll try to follow up the double in his last
Padilla.
at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
In there, 1-2 now. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And that's a good time to check out our A's leaderboard, and it shows that he currently ranks 3rd on the squad in that department. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Enrique Velasquez. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
1 run, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. D. Gordon will be next. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Hit on the ground out to short. Pitts is up with it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in, D. Gordon, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Gordon.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Who says first base is where they hide the guys that can't play the field? We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rays manager during the inning break about the club's offensive production to this point. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Thank you, Heidi. In there, no balls and a strike.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And it's quickly 0-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Misses, that's ball 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now another 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. That's 2-2.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Hey, this has been an epic at bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Velasquez. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Time now for the A's Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. Now batting, Jeff Pitts. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Ball.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
The 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Too high. Ball 3.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Skied into straightaway right. Bedelia has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Barton McGregor. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
They'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
He's going.
1-0 home. A pitch out, the throw, and they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the A's offense with Oakland's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The shortstop.
Striding into the box, Adeiny Echeverria. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Three and 0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Set to deliver on 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Stepping in now, Eddie Velasquez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Echeverria on at first, nobody out. Three and 2 to the A's center fielder.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. Reined in. And he won't even try it at second as he flips to the pitcher covering to get the Schuer out. Now the Rays manager's going to take that slow walk out toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory. as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Eddie Santiago is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Santiago.
William Pollard will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and one away. From the stretch. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Pollard is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. 0-1 pitch on its way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Standing in now, Christian Yelich, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Has a look, now the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Hit in the air to left. Pitts has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One left for Oakland. They trail it 4-1. Into the box now, Barton McGregor.
Leading off for the Rays, the designated hitter, Barton McGregor.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Mays has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So striding in, Brady Day. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with one away. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Now the Oakland skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this
Ladies
one.
and gentlemen,
Lorenzo Nieve will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Oakland, number 18, Lorenzo Nieve.
Jesse Pitts will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and one away. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Behind 0-2 now.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Ready on 0-2. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game. So another run scores there on the base hit. Their fifth run in 5 innings so far. And we'll show you a look on cue at the highest scoring offenses in the league. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Ready once again. Connor hits. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First offering on its way. Pitch out.
1-0.
Nothing doing. Now the 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
2-2.
Pitts leads off first with 1 away. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
And this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season, and it's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2. Jeremy Pitts is on deck. Hit back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's 6-1.
Boy, this guy's
Up
having
next
a
for Tampa
great
Bay,
game here so
the
far,
left fielder,
D-Row. Home run earlier in the
Jeremy
night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Into the box now, Jeremy Pitts. Now the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
Into the box, Sammy Pitts. Hit the other way out toward right field. Fidelia moves over. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's an 8-1 ball game.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Into the box, Jeff Pitts. Has a look, now the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Now the 1-0. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. The Rays are in front, 8-1. Digging in once again, Homer Mays. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out to center field. Pitts is there. 1 out.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Garrett Cole. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Nope.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Pitts has it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting. The right fielder.
Riding in once again, Chad Fidelia. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball 1-0.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
1-1 the count now.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. A's are gone in order. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Digging in, the switch hitter, John Hicks. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
In now, Barton McGregor, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH. He'll try it again. 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Day.
Into the box now, Brady Day. Here comes the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2. Line drive to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Take a look at this again in
The
slow
center
motion.
fielder,
He
number
tracks this
7.
thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Standing in now, Jesse Pitts, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Into the corner and slicing foul. Dave, the runner at first with 2 gone. 2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. Three and 1 now as that misses down and in.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
The 3-1. 3-2 now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And he'll dive back in safely. Ready with the payoff pitch. Count still full, 3-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Another one sent foul. The next 3-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for Tampa, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Stepping in, Enrique Velasquez. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Full count now. 3-2.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Pitts is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the 1st out.
Now batting.
Digging in now, D. Gordon. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here.
Yeah, you got to control the controllables, Matty. All you can do is put barrel to baseball and see what happens. You cannot control the defensive wizardry on the other side.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Right side, but it's well foul. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Grounded to short. To his left, hits. And that's the second out.
Now batting.
So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And into bat next, the slick fielding shortstop, Adeiny Hechavarria. Here's the first pitch to him. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And there's ball 1. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The 1-2. Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Diego Hernandez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Hernandez.
Now at the plate, Connor Pitts. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
The second baseman, Connor Pitts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
The 0-1. And it's 1-1.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the catcher, Booth Bobo.
So digging in now, Booth Bobo. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with a double.
Into the box now, Jeremy Pitts, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. The 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. And the second run will score as well.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Stepping in now, Sammy Pitts, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
3-0 now.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
This is where, if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2. Popped up. Echeverria settles under it near second. 1 out. Digging in to try it again, Jeff Pitts, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
He's set, and the pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Count even now at 1-1. Pitts, the runner at second with 1 away. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. John Pitts is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch, and that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Up next for the Rays, John Pitts, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Fielded cleanly to Gordon for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Eddie Velasquez.
The center fielder, Eddie Velasquez.
First offering on its way. Fastball just missed above the zone. A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Grounded foul off to the right. And somewhat apropos for a game here in Florida, we'll have a quick stoppage as they attend to a beach ball that's made its way onto the field. The 1-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, William.
At the plate, William Pollard. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped up. Day in foul ground. 2 down.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Christian Yelich, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball up in the zone, but it's strike 3 called, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Stepping up to the plate, Barton McGregor. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
McGregor.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Brady Day.
Brady Day.
First pitch coming, here it is. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Nope. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Hard on the ground towards short. Hechavarria has it on to first, and there are 2 down.
The center fielder.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Jesse Pitts. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A windup and the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 2 out, nobody on. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Connor Pitts would be next. The 3-1. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Now at the plate, Connor Pitts. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Line towards center field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Rays strand just the 1. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Homer Mays, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Now straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
The count now at 2-2. The 2-2. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Striding in for Oakland, Garrett Cole. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Here it comes on 3-0. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Into the box, Chad Fidelia, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. pulled high in the air out to right field. Pitts is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Ready for another chance, Enrique Velasquez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for Oakland. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Not the largest crowd ever, but they're on their feet. Liner towards second. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody has got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Here's D. Gordon now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this is a strike three called, and a bit of a questionable ending there as the ball game is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. The Rays put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Eddie Santiago earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays, 10 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.